Welcome to Cricket Happenings, dear friends and subscribers. This is your host Ram with the preview of New Zealand in the ICC World Cup 2011. Well, as far as New Zealand is concerned, they suffered a reverse against Bangladesh where they got a drubbing. India also drubbed them. So basically, as far as New Zealand is concerned, their confidence is even Pakistan also actually got the better of them in the Test series, and in the one day series too. So looking at that, it seems that New Zealand are slightly on the downside, but they definitely showed a lot of glimpses, no doubt about that. But New Zealand, let me tell you, they could spring a few surprises. They are not really. They have John Wright now as the coach of the team, which augurs very well for them. Daniel Vettori and John Wright would actually form a very good combination. Now Daniel Vettori would be leading the side, and New Zealand have never won a World Cup competition. They come into the finals. I do remember that was in 1992, if I'm not wrong. I don't really remember it. 1992 when it was played in Australia, New Zealand, Pakistan and New Zealand clashed. Probably it was Pakistan and New Zealand clashing in the semi-final. Inzamam ul Haq actually taking the match away from New Zealand there, when actually Inzamam ul Haq had just made his entry into the international cricket. Now, Daniel Vettori is all-rounder, and he would be leading the way. He would be leading the way from the front with his bowling, slow left arm, and he knows the conditions very well. And let me tell you, and he is a very good reader of the conditions. And Daniel Vettori would have already made his calculations there, so he knows what he's doing. He also contributed to the bat. He goes in as an all-rounder captain there for New Zealand team, and then we have Martin Guptill. Now let us look at the opening. Whether they tried a few combinations against Pakistan, where they tried out Brendan McCullum coming lower down the order. Probably didn't work. So I would be of the opinion that Jesse Ryder and Brendan McCullum should open the innings, because Brendan McCullum and Jesse Ryder would form a very explosive pair actually at the top of the order. And you know Jesse Ryder, what he can do. He can smash the ball to all parts of the field, and Brendan McCullum also can do likewise. And probably depending upon one could be the aggressor and the other could be just playing around him. And then once everything goes well for them, probably both of them can actually go for their strokes. But both are natural stroke makers, and it would not be wise to actually curb their instincts, and they would form a very explosive opening pair. And it all depends on them giving a good start to New Zealand as far as their chances go in this World Cup 2011. And then we have Martin Guptill, who is a very reliable batsman. He has been in some good form. He has been given the license to go for the strokes. What John Wright has done is John Wright has actually told Martin Guptill to go for his strokes, and he does it very well. He did very well against Pakistan. In fact, he was the most consistent player in the New Zealand camp in that series against Pakistan. And then we have James Franklin, who would be actually filling in as an all-rounder, and he bats well, so he can also come in the later order, as he showed against India in the one day international series. And then Jamie Howe. Now Jamie Howe could actually play the opening slot. Whether if Jesse Ryder and Brendan McCullum are not going to open, Jamie Howe could be the one who could slot in there. He's also a good opening bat. He has done well in the Champions League 2020 for sure. I have seen his batting. He did very well there. And then we look at Jacob Oram. Now Jacob Oram could add a lot of dimension, a lot of aggressive dimension to the New Zealand side here, because Jacob Oram has that ability to hit big sixes, and he can actually take the game away from you. Even if there is a lot of runs to chase and Jacob Oram is at the crease, you can never actually discount New Zealand, because Jacob Oram, if he comes with the goods, I think the opposition are in for some real trouble there, and he would make a great difference. He has a lot of experience. He's 32 years of age, and well, he can also be contributing with the ball as well, and he would be another bowler to watch in Indian conditions for sure. Now the main man who on which a lot of things would depend, if the opening combination could click and Martin Guptill could play well, and then Ross Taylor in the middle order, Ross Taylor in the top order could actually also chip in and actually play to the expectations that one is expected of Ross Taylor, and that would be absolutely great. Off late, he's not a person who has been in some good form, so he definitely needs to get it right there. And Scott Styris is the all-rounder who would be filling in. He's also having a lot of experience of playing in World Cups, and he would be filling in the slot of an all-rounder. It would be good to see Kane Williamson getting his first World Cup first World Cup in his career, as Kane Williamson is a very talented batsman, as we have seen, just aged 20 years of age, and well, he would be doing a double job of actually not only with his bat, it will also be coming handy with his right arm off breaks. And his batting is, as I said, he's a very good talented batsman from New Zealand. And now let's look at the bowling there. Now bowling will be in the hands of Kyle Mills and Tim Southee. Now Tim Southee is a much improved bowler of what we saw him, and the thing is, on Indian conditions, I have a feeling that Southee could also be quite a handful. He could move the ball around, get the ball to nip a bit, and then Kyle Mills also comes into the equation. Now Tim Southee is such a I would rather probably the New Zealand captain could think of using Tim Southee as a pinch hitter, because he has the ability to hit the ball. If they have a huge score to chase, it would not be a bad idea to send in Tim Southee as a pinch hitter just to get some quick runs and then allow the other batsmen to follow. Well, that is my opinion, because Tim Southee can really hit the ball very hard, as we have seen. And then we have Kyle Mills, who will be actually opening with Tim Southee. Kyle Mills has this ability. Again, he's also like a good all-rounder to have in the New Zealand team, because the bowling is the main thing that he would be opening. He would be opening with Tim Southee, but his batting also comes in handy, because when the slog overs come, Kyle Mills could be quite handy for hitting some very big sixes. He's a good striker of the ball, let me tell you that. And then the spin would be manned by Daniel Vettori for sure, and then Nathan McCullum will come in the equation, Brendan McCullum's brother, who bowls good right arm off spin, and he has been very, very successful in one-day international cricket. And also, as he showed against Pakistan, his bat could also be doing the talking there. And then one last person that we can look at is Hamish Bennett, who is getting his first World Cup, and he would be another person who would like to do well. He's having lots of pace, but as I said, in subcontinent continents, pace doesn't really matter, because you might be doing well on your own territory, but in subcontinental conditions you need to adjust yourself. Whether Hamish Bennett does that remains to be seen. Well, if he manages to do that, then definitely Hamish Bennett would also be quite a bowler to really watch out for. But he definitely has a lot of pace, and any bounce would also help Hamish Bennett, because he has a good physique. He can hurl the ball at good speeds and also give a very tough time to the batsman. Then we have Luke Woodcock, who is also getting his first World Cup. Aged 28 years, is an all-rounder, I could say, because he's a left-hand bat, and he also has some slow left-arm orthodox spin bowling that he bowls. So all in all, New Zealand, well, they could bring in a few surprises. As of now, really don't give New Zealand much of a chance. They might be looking strong on paper, but other than that, on the field, I think they have a lot of youngsters in the field, youngsters in the team, and they have to really come good if New Zealand, because it's very essential for them that the top order fire. I want Jesse Ryder, Brendan McCullum, Guptill and Ross Taylor to really fire. If that happens, then this New Zealand outfit could also be giving every opposition a real run. But well, we have to wait and watch. Good luck, New Zealand. That ends my preview of New Zealand in this preview session on my Cricket Happening show of New Zealand. The next team that I will be looking at would be Pakistan. Now Pakistan, as you know, they won the World Cup in 1992 under Imran Khan's captaincy, and after that, and he's my all-time favorite cricketer, Imran Khan of Pakistan. And not only that, after Imran Khan did it, after that they have not won any World Cup. So Pakistan for me, as I said, they are the dark horses for the tournament, and I'll be looking at them in my as far as my next preview goes in this Cricket Happening show. Until then, it is Ram bidding goodbye. Thank you.